Hey guys, this is Shane and welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. Today, it's old school book find, here's what I found video time. So, hey, my sourcing's actually been a little slow the last couple of weeks. I was out of town, I went to Oklahoma, the Lawton, Oklahoma area, and I had several thrift stores there, and I actually just didn't find that much. I think I only found like 4 books on that trip when I was out there. So it was kind of slim pickings in Oklahoma for me. If you're watching this from Oklahoma, I hope you have better luck than what I did when I was in Oklahoma. Then when I got back in town, it's a busy week, regular work, all that kind of stuff. And I, still hit a few places and found some good stuff. So I want to show that to you and, show what I like to sell in my store and give you ideas for what to look out for, train your eye, all that kind of stuff. So, hey, I appreciate the views. I sincerely appreciate the channel support and the feedback and comments that everybody provides. And hey, if you find this useful or, the least bit, whatever, entertaining or whatever, I appreciate the likes and the subscribe, but hit the subscribe button and we'll just keep doing it, see what happens. So, hey, with that, let's just jump right in. So, you'll see it actually, the diversity of things I found here is not as big as that sometimes they usually are, but jumping straight in, this is one that I found for 50 cents in Oklahoma. So I went to Oklahoma to find a book on Owen County, Indiana. And it's this 1884 facsimile kind of edition talking about Owen County. And I don't have sold comps on this, but I see this listed for 40 to 50 bucks. So I think this is a solid, $40, $30 to $40 book. And it fits in that kind of genealogy, historical research kind of genre that I've talked about that I like to sell and I find sells easy. So this was a good find for 50 cents. So then I was at my local Salvation Army. I'd stopped by there one day, just in the area, and I found this book, this dinosaur, okay, kind of a play on words, hypersonic. And if you watch anything in the news, hypersonic's real popular. They had like 4 of these. I got this one for 50 cents, and I have sold comps for 25 to 40 bucks. I only bought one. Here's why. This thing's supposed to come with a DVD video, and this one, none of the ones at the Salvation Army had the DVD. I don't know why. They look like they were unread, but I just went and picked up one. I wanted to see if it'll sell. I think that I might still be able to get like 20 bucks for it. In hindsight, for 50 cents, I probably should have picked up all of them. I think they had like 5 of them. I probably should have picked them up because I see multiple copies of this sold. But what I see sold has the DVD. So I have to make sure that I put in the description, no DVD. But I think I can still get 20 bucks for it. So when I hear myself say that, I put a 50 cents book, and I still think I can get 20 bucks for it. Even though it doesn't have the DVD, I think, why didn't I just go ahead and get all 4 or 5 of them? So anyway. Just whatever. They may still be there for all I know next time I go by. Then here's our Southern Highlanders. This is Southern Appalachia, life in the mountains kind of thing. I've sold comps of this for 10 bucks, another 50-cent book. Hey, these were 2 books that I found in Oklahoma at a Salvation Army there in Lawton. Kind of interesting. I think they're more like 10 bucks each. I got them for a quarter, and it's 1970s, like police training, this one defense and control tactics, which anything like that, when I find like it's in that subject of, it's not really martial arts, but kind of self-defense, knife fighting, stuff like that. I find that it sells really good. Some of them I've sold really expensive. This one, I think it's only 10 or 12 bucks. This one, Handbook of Narcotics Control, there's actually one listed on eBay now for 170 bucks. I think that's way overpriced. I think this is going to be in that $10, $12, $15 range. So anyway, I might list them together since they're kind of the same series of this law enforcement series. So we'll see. Anyway, I think I had 25 or 50 cents. I think 25 cents each in these, now that I think about it. I think the last thing I found in Oklahoma, it was $1. So it's a sticker on it from a Goodwill. This Morning Comes to Elk Mountain. Actually, I see this on Amazon for like 18. It's like 30 and 40 on eBay. So I think it's in that, on eBay, it's going to be in that $15 range, $12 to $15 range. Got it for $1, so that's a good one. Then, when I got back in town, I hit a couple of my thrift stores, and Another genealogy thing, this history of St. Joseph, Tennessee. I haven't found comps on this one yet, so I got to do some more research. I still think that this, I think, and it's got a inscription from the author from 1990. That's always good. You also see that I just noticed when I opened it. It may have happened when I just opened it. Look, the spine just broke. I hate when that happens when you don't notice that. But the way this one's broke, I think I can re-glue it and then see how, I'll still list it kind of weak spine, but I think I can re-glue that since the back just broke on that. And man, that's something that I often find when you get a book. Probably the mistake, you think about, hey, if you buy a book and there's something wrong with it when you get it home, that's probably something that I find a lot, is that it'll have a broken spine, or like inside the leaves, there's like a broken spot. That's probably like the defect I don't catch in my buys more than anything. So I think this one's still going to be good. I'll put some glue on it. I'll see how good it is. I may just have to sell it as is, but we'll see what kind of repair I can do on it. Then, if you ever notice when you're in thrift stores, or really thrift stores are more applicable, estate sales obviously because you're at someone's estate, but at a thrift store, and like you find a lot of similar books where obviously somebody, that had an interest, they donated all their stuff at once, and it's like you buy 5 or 10 things in the same category. So I think that's what happened here. There was this Tennessee Tales and Textbooks Don't Tell, play on words. This is $8 to $10, good. All these paperbacks here were, paperbacks were $1 at this place. Hardbacks are $1.50. Here was another one, this Appalachian Toys and Games. I see this one, 10 to 15 comps on it. And then there was, yeah, that was all those. I was at the same place for $1.50. NASA book. NASA always sells. I'm lucky we have Marshall Space Flight Center here, in Huntsville. So we see a lot of NASA books. When you list these, when you see them too, you'll see the NASA books have like an SP number. So when I list it, I always make sure I put, NASA and this SP number, this publication number in the description, right? Because that somebody might be looking for that specific one. But this is 15 to 20 bucks. So nice for $1.50 fine. Then there's this graded Go problems. I don't know what Go problems are. I hadn't researched what that is, but I have sold comps on this for 20 bucks. So not bad for $1. And then here's a fiction book, and I don't know much about it yet, but it's, it says the author was with TVA, but it's this Paths in the Briar Patch. I say it's fiction. I thought it was fiction, but it was in the fiction section when I bought it. But this may actually be a nonfiction. Somebody's newspaper columns or something. 1979, hardback first edition. Caught my eye. I don't have good comps on this yet, but I think this will be a solid 15, 20 bucks. We'll see. All right, so then that was all I had found, kind of a couple stops. That's pretty good, 8 or 10 books. But then I was driving down by the house, and there was a church, and they said rummage sale. It was like 2 o'clock, and it was like 1 o'clock. I didn't know they were going to have one, so I just stopped in real quick. And what I found, and these were all for $0.25. What I found, I'll just hold them up here, is tons. It was like 20 of them, okay? And these are praise worship songbooks, okay? So like this Hosanna Music Songbook 10, and of course in that series there was a Songbook 8. Actually, the Hosanna books, there were, I guess there were 7 of those, right? So these were $0.25 a piece, and they're just different versions of that, that series. This, again, praise worship. I see these selling for $8 to $20 each, okay? And not all of them have seen listed. And you see they went from a spiral bound to the kind of the paperback hard bound, right? I think I'll list all these together. I think I can get for those, 2, 4, 6, these 7 of them. I think I can get 50 or 60 bucks for those, and I'll ship them together in one lot. And I got $0.25 piece on them. I got $1.75 in those. Then there were some of these others, like the Passion Songbooks, there's Passion Awakening. Most of these I had comps for, you know, 10 bucks, 12 bucks. Then there were, you know, some of these from the Songbook, you know, their Surrender. And then there were a ton of these from the Hillsong. This is Hillsong Music Australia. Now it's funny, these are songbooks. They don't have, that you look at them, there's DVDs, there's CDs, but these are the music books, you know, like the tablature type books. I see these again selling anywhere from 10 to 20 bucks each. So I will probably list these as a lot and just in one fell swoop. I don't know that I'll do a little more research on it, but I paid $4.75 for all these. There was another one, this, you know, again, all praise, worship music type stuff. I'm seeing these, you know, these have great resale value. And I think especially if I can, the price I got them for 25 cents, and the fact that, you know, I can put several of them together, I can make good on these. I paid $4.75 or so for all those. You know, I had, you had about almost 20 of them, 19 of them, and I'll make good return on those. I think, again, songbooks, tab books, it's always good to look at. You can find some real winners there. So that's it. That's what I found this last week. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Remember, see cool, buy cool, and list cool. You list it so you can sell it. So I hope you're finding great stuff out there. Again, appreciate the channel support. Subscribe, give me some feedback, and we'll keep doing it. And talk to you next time. Bye.